This is B2 Real Wilson back with another video. And in this video, I want to encourage us to draw a line and stand by it. We're in the middle of election year. Of course, it has not yet been decided who the president is. It more likely will be Vice President Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, who have definitely pulled a big deception, well, at least in my eyes, to the ADOS, Foundation of Black American Community, B1 community. But with that being said, that's why I gave this video. We got to draw some lines here and stand by it. I have not put a mask on since this corona stuff has happened, and I don't intend to. And if President Biden is the president, well, I guess I'll be in the house more than I would like to be. I strive to be a man who doesn't fall for deception. I used to be easy to deceive because I didn't do a lot of studying and I wasn't doing a lot of praying. But I learned to take the time out to pray and study not just my word, but history. It's very important that we study. I will say I am in admiration of the Lord because He left no stone unturned in 2020. If you didn't see what you need to see in 2020, then I don't know what you've been doing. The Lord is definitely, I can say, inspired me and encouraged me to do a lot better because I asked Him a couple of years to show me the truth, and He has done that. Even when it comes to the destruction of what's going on in our community and who's done it and why they're doing it. And it's all about power and control. And that goes for Corona. It's all about power and control. We are moving towards tribulation, whether we like it or not. Whether you want to believe it or not, we're moving toward that day. I will say President Trump was stalling. He doesn't want to get there. But if you get President Biden, you're going to move full speed ahead into tribulation. So let us be considering our souls and what we're doing. Let's be mindful of how we should live and draw a line and stand by it. I have not worked, almost it'll be a year come January, and I have not put a mask on because it's not everything they're telling you that it is. And now you're talking about it mutating. And we know that we're in the days of deceivers. And I mention that in my last video. And the word says, let no man deceive you. And it deals about the time of the end, that there's going to be many falling away. And there's a lot of people, especially what I like to call in the country community, that used to love Jesus, and now they're all of a sudden anti-Christ, anti-Jesus. So we know there's a falling away. And then they're deceiving people. They're lying. I'm saying those who are in power, they want to control of the money and the resources. They don't want to pay the $17.1 trillion of reparations. They don't want to pay that. So they're going to come up with every little trick in the book to make sure we don't get that. And so I drew a line in the sand. I have limits. I'm in Jesus' name, I'm not going to try to go beyond. And I am looking forward to hopefully inspire me through some of these videos I've made. I don't watch all my videos like I used to, but it is good to know that in some of my past videos, I said some of the same things. And I thank God for that because it's like I'm still on message. But I just want to encourage you all to take the time to, draw a line. If you're a part of the ADOS, Foundation of Black American Community, if you're a part of the B1 community, then you know that you have been deceived. Both parties. Draw a line and stand by it. And for those of you who don't believe me, well, I can't help you. You're entitled to believe what you believe. But I will tell you, some of you have what I call invalid unbelief. In other words, your unbelief is invalid. It doesn't matter what you believe, because as you can see, Corona is teaching you, and this presidential election year is teaching you that we're going somewhere very strange. And that somewhere is tribulation. I want you guys to understand that. They are talking about vaccinations, but as people know about the chip, and people say, well, I'm not going to take no chip. But do you know about the tattoo, the vaccination certification type 2. If you do not, that could be the mark of the beast. So we're heading there. And if Biden is the president, then that just means that he's going to get you there faster. Trump was somewhat in denial of this whole agenda. He still may be. He also may be a part of it in his own little way. But it looks to me, from what I can see, that Trump was just wanting slaves, and Biden wants the actual Antichrist. That's how I look at it. Either way it goes, bad. To be a slave to a system that doesn't treat you right is wrong, and to want people to get to be subject to a person who's very wicked is wrong as well. So hopefully we are doing our part to understand what is happening in 2020. The Lord has put out all the stops. I have seen things I didn't think I would see. Even people, putting out their ballots, they were filling it in. I never seen that before. So it confirms the things I told my sister about this election, that I didn't leave the presidency or the Congress empty because I felt I didn't want anybody going in and marking names on my behalf. But I did leave some judges, and I can only imagine if they took the time to mark some stuff on my ballot as well. So we know it's a lot of skullduggery, but draw a line and stand by it. Hopefully you'll draw a line for your soul. For those of you who turned your back on Jesus, well, come on back home, because he's the only one that can save you from this condition that we're heading towards. Secondly, pay attention to what happens in your community. It's very important that we as DOS people understand what we should be doing going forward. And with that being said, if you have any comments about this video, please let me know. Thumbs up, thumbs down, share, whatever you're going to do. But interaction is very important. And for those who continue to watch my videos, thank you very kindly. And with that being said, I'll talk to you some other time. Okay then. Bye-bye.